Guys, it's Jordan here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about 4 of the best operators to start out with if you are just getting into Siege. This has been quite a highly requested video. I've had lots of people asking me this question, so I decided to make a video on it, so I hope you guys do enjoy. I just want to say, like most of my videos, this list is entirely personal, so do feel free to put your own thoughts into the comments. That way new people looking at this video will have a larger selection of characters to think about when starting out in Rainbow Six Siege. The first character on my list is an attacking character and the one that I actually started off playing with when I first got into the game, and that is Ashe. The reason I think Ashe is a really good first character is because she is an extremely quick moving character, so she's very versatile. Her gadget is also very useful because it allows you to get through most unreinforced walls, meaning that you can navigate the map easier, and also you can learn the best places to basically break down walls and how to use the destruction of the game to your advantage. As well as this, her guns are all extremely powerful. Everyone has their own personal favourites on which guns to use for an operator, but with Ashe you can pretty much pick any of them and you will still find it very easy to get kills with, just because of how powerful and pretty good rate of fire they all have. To put the cherry on top, I also personally think that Ashe has some of the coolest headgears. I have like the skull bandana mask. I just think it's totally awesome, so that's just a sweetener if you're into customization for characters. On the defense, my first character is Kapkan. I think Kapkan is another really great character because again, he has good guns. His guns all have a pretty high damage output and they have quite a long range on them as well. I wouldn't suggest starting off with short range guns if you're just getting into Siege. Again, personal, but I find it's a lot harder to get a kill when you have to get up close and personal to people if you're just starting out. As well as that, obviously the Kapkan traps are brilliant at getting kills if you're just starting out because you're going to be playing with other people who are most likely just getting into the game as well, meaning there's a very high chance that they're going to walk into your traps and you're going to get some pretty easy kills in the lower ranks of ranked or casual. The reason I picked this is because getting kills is always a big motivation in games like Siege. Like if you're playing it and not getting any kills, you can get pretty bored of the game quickly, so if you're getting more and more kills by playing characters right or playing characters that can get kills easier, you're going to be more encouraged to play the game further and get better. My third character is another attacker, and that is Blackbeard. Now this is a bit of a funny one because I actually play Blackbeard quite a lot. Like he's not my favourite attacker, but I just do like his guns, and also I just like him as a character overall. I think he's a really cool character. However, he's a great character for starting out before all the more experienced people rush to say how crappy he is because he's been nerfed. Remember that most people who are going to be watching this video and taking tips from it will be playing in either lower ranks or maybe even casual. So that means that unlike pro players or more advanced players, all their shots are going to be a bit more all over the place. They're less likely to be direct headshots every time. So when you use Blackbeard in a competitive match, when people see you, they can pretty easily kill you if they aim at your head enough and get enough headshots in, whereas with lower ranked people or casual people, most of the time they may get 1 or 2 shots as headshots, but the rest may be a bit more spray and pray. So this means that if you're a new player and you're just looking to get into the game, Blackbeard's a great character because you have that protection from getting headshots, which is the most annoying way to get killed because you have like no way to retaliate. If you get shot in the head, you're dead. So at least with Blackbeard, you have that sort of second chance, so to speak, when you're playing casual or lower ranked, and it's just really good to have that chance to think about what you're doing, because I know that for a lot of people getting into the game, it can be very fast paced when you get into an engagement because it's very sort of twitch based reflex action where like if you don't react quick enough you're going to die. So it's nice to have a little bit of breathing room with Blackbeard if you're just starting out. My fourth character for beginners is another defender, and is another character that I still play quite a lot as well, and that's Jaeger. The reason I chose Jaeger is because again he has a very good gun, one of the best guns on the defense in my personal opinion, and many others. It's very long range, it has a high damage output, and it's got a pretty good rate of fire, so it's very easy to get kills with that gun. And as well as that, his gadgets are pretty easy to use. All you have to do is put them spread out in the objective room, you just place them down and then leave them to do their thing. You haven't got to do anything like Bandit where you've got to try and outsmart Thermite and Thatcher. It's pretty easy. You place them on a wall, place them on a floor, make sure they're not all bunched up, make sure they're spread out around the room, and then that's it. You can get a little bit more advanced with him and start to learn where Fuse is going to breach from, and you can place them to counter that out, but when you're playing in the lower ranks or casual, that's less of an issue because most people will just sort of be planting Fuse wherever they feel like, so just spread them out, spread his gadgets out wherever, and you're good to go. And then you can just enjoy using a very good gun on the defense side because a lot of the guns are pretty short range on the defense, whereas Jaeger has an actual proper assault rifle. So those are my 4 best characters for starting out in Siege. As I said, feel free to add your own character suggestions into the comment box so everyone else can see. The reason I chose these characters is because none of them have particularly major roles or anything that you need to learn straight off the bat. They're just good characters that you can start playing and just enjoy the game. Like you don't have to worry about performing a role or anything major like that. I feel like starting out with characters like Thatcher or Bandit is quite a lot of responsibility to take on straight away, so if you just want to hop into the game and just enjoy it for what it is and get used to it, then these characters are going to be perfect for you to start out with. Anyway guys, that was all for this video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy my content, then please do consider subscribing and also click the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload. I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of the week and weekend because we are nearing Friday, and I'll see you in the next one.